We need central hubs for collaboration, innovation, and progress tracking. We need to gather the data. What works? What doesn't work? What should we do again and pour gasoline on and blow it up? Make it expensive. What do we need to stop doing? What is the implementation of a better idea? How do we leave the door open to better, productive ideas that may come from younger people or smarter people or people who think differently? If everybody in the room thinks the same way, we have no possibility of solving any big problems. So we've got to facilitate shared investment models across the public, private, and philanthropic sectors. All of them have to work together. All of them have to work together. Am I making sense? This implementation of common metrics for community impact. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing, and we're doing it with intent. When we're organizing across sectors and across councils, education, business, philanthropic world, faith, all of those, civic, to maintain alignment, now we know we're building progress. We have to be transparent, open, and honest, have access to what we're thinking, this economy that we're putting together. The data needs to be offered to everyone so that we grow in such an amazing way. Now, why does this one matter? Why does this thing matter so much? It matters because disconnection wastes resources. Disconnection wastes resources. If all of us are going after the same resource, and all of us have a lot of it in our, let's just say, in our reserves, we're wasting resources. The resources aren't being used properly. So there has to be a distribution system, a sharing system, so we're not wasting resources. This ununified ecosystem magnifies results. When we are unified, it magnifies results. When we're collaborating, it may not be luxury, but it's necessary. It's necessary for all of it. Well, Martin, I don't care if everyone else does well. Then you don't like yourself. Because if people aren't doing well around you, they're going to come and try to take your stuff. They're going to try and open you up to being pilfered, robbing you, taking advantage of you, not liking you, making you an enemy. But when everyone knows they have access and it's not closed to them, things change. Am I making sense there? I believe I am. Number 4. This is the pillar we got to have. We have to have coaching and development of new relational leaders. Let me put that a different way. We've got to be very intentional to coach and develop this next generation of leaders. We have to be intent. We can't hold information. I know I'm triggering someone. You're scared to death of showing who you are and showing the next generation how to do it better. You have to. You have to find some younger, broader minds, sharp people, and we have to start telling them, showing them, mentoring them, coaching them, developing them as the new generation of leaders. Our goal cannot be to be laying in a casket, dead, with all the information that goes away when we go away. All the processes, all the ways to think, all the relationships, all the money. We can't take money where we're going, but on earth, we did not distribute it. We did not teach the next generation how to use it. We did not open up the coffers of our mind and invest in younger leaders and develop them, bring them in the right room, introduce them to some of your friends. Well, Martin, that's mine. No, it's not. It's ours. When you use it properly, it can make you even wealthier, and it builds a legacy when you leave. Pass it on to your natural children. Pass it on to the people in your commonwealth. Teach, give knowledge, give relationship. This is what makes us better. We have to build a strong pipeline of the next generation leaders who are equipped to sustain and scale what we left them. I don't just want to leave here and leave the things I left. I want to leave them in capable hands that think bigger than me, that knows how to maintain the foundation in which I left them, but they also know how to expand it. They can take this vision and do amazing things. That's where life changes for me. I'm the dream keeper. That's why I'm doing this. I want to connect to the millions of dream keepers that are out there. So what should our approach be with number 4, with coaching and developing? We need to launch more leadership academies for young people, entrepreneurs, educators, community leaders, business folks, anyone around us who can build community. We need to be intentional about our leadership capacities. Let's open academies, schools, mentorship groups, whatever you want to call it, societies, programming, whatever it looks like. We need to open up time in our lives to spend with young people, young entrepreneurs, young scientists, young medical students, young kids who just want a better society, young leaders, young passionate people. We must mentor them. We've got to corral them. We've got to pass on knowledge to them, bring them close, give them opportunities, protect them in their dumb days. Some of the leaders we're going to be involved in are going to be people who are going to make stupid decisions as they're younger, right? But maybe we cover them. Maybe we help them work through difficult situations because we see a leader in them. We've got to open up our hearts, open up our time, open up our opportunities. We've got to bring people into our businesses, teach them how it works so that we have something to pass on. Great mentorship networks between seasoned professional and rising talent, very important. After training in civic leadership or governance or social entrepreneurship, we have to pass that on. Fund foundations, fund fellowships, apprenticeships, and community-based leadership programs is so important because equipping the next leaders and giving them tools and a toolbox launches their businesses, launches their opportunities, and it makes it work for all of us. Why does this matter? Because a system without leadership succession will not survive. The Commonwealth invests in people, not just projects and processes. Dr. Miles Monroe, my mentor, my spiritual leader, who taught me so much, he would say to us all the time, the only job of a real good leader is succession. If he's a real good leader, she's a real good leader, she will lead. But if she or he doesn't produce a succession plan, that's the number one failure. Who are you going to pass it on to? Who are you going to give your knowledge to? Your children? Yes. But what about the community? What about society? Can you pass it on to more people than just the children who came from your womb? The bigger you are, the more succession you need. The bigger you are, the more people you need to show how to do it. That's it. Hey, I'm Martin Williams, the Dream Keeper. And all of us need to take these 4 pillars, these 4 things we need to build for our ecosystem. Think about them. Get in touch with me. Follow me. Go to my website. Send me an email and say, hey, Martin, I'm really interested in this. Put a comment in social media. That's fine. DM me. Reach out. All right. Hey, see you guys next time. Communicate with me on this particular channel. Subscribe to it.